Hey guys, what's up? I want to welcome you back to the September the 8th version of What's Hot, What's Not. And I'll tell you what's hot is the weather. It's horrible. We've had record-setting temperatures this week. The rivers are going up. They're getting warmer and warmer. Fortunately, the days are a little bit shorter, so it's actually coming up kind of slow temperature-wise. I've only noticed a couple of degrees increase, which you'd think it'd be a lot more than that. So hopefully we're going to get into some cooler weather here starting this weekend. They're predicting some cooler weather, predicting 80s all next week, so maybe that'll help. Right now the rivers are so warm. There's plenty of salmon in the river. They're just don't want to hit nothing. They're lethargic. They're just laying on the bottom. They're not aggressive like a salmon's supposed to be. And that's a problem. We got to get them going. And the only thing I hear about, you hear about fish here and there being caught, a few fish here and there being caught, but mostly they're on jigs. And when people on jigs are catching them and no one else is, it always kind of makes me suspicious about that. So we'll just have to wait and see. Next week with cooler temperatures, and we're going to have a full moon in a couple more days, so they're going to ride some fresh fish in on those high tides. So hopefully it'll start picking up next week. I think it will. We just got to give it a few days, let the rivers cool back down a little ways, let some fresh fish come in, let the ones that are laying on the bottom just sweating it out to cool down a little bit, let them start getting more aggressive, and we'll start catching some fish. But until then, I don't think we're going to do very good. So we just need to be patient. I know it's hard. I know it's driving me crazy. I go out there once in a while and sit there and I see fish jumping. I mark fish on the screen, and I can't get a bite to save my hiney, and it drives me nuts. I've never had this much trouble trying to catch a salmon in September. So it's new territory for everybody. So just be patient, guys, and hope for the best. Now, for the lakes, here Bullards Bar is still putting out fish. They're getting old. They're getting big. Now, I would suggest if you're going to keep those bigger fish, keep the males, because they're just like this river salmon. The males, the meat stays fresh on them longer. Because the hens, they use up more stuff to produce the eggs than the males do. So, just keep the males, or, just toss those back and keep the smaller first year fresh fish. They're smaller, but they're a lot fresher. And then also here over there at Berryessa, they're catching quite a few trout. I know Nate, Big Nate's Guide Service, he's been posting some pretty good pictures of stringers of trout, and that seems to be the hot thing right now is trout in the lakes. As far as Orville, same old, same old. It's just not going to be any good up there until next year. I don't even know why I even bother mentioning it. But also, I would suggest if you are going to go out and try for some salmon, that you do a slow method, like maybe anchor fishing. I think anchor fishing probably would work better because they're sitting there and they can just creep up on it, and maybe they'll just take a swipe at it or something. You'll get one, or maybe some back trolling plugs. That's always does good because you can back that lure right down in their face. But the main thing is just get them to hit. They just don't seem to want to hit. So all you can do is keep trying, guys. For your leaders and stuff, if you're going to sit and back trolling, I would suggest a pretty short leader, because if they're hot and laying on the bottom, they're going to be sitting there, and and you're going to want to put it right. You almost got to back it right in their mouth, so all I got to do is close it. So you only want to drop her about a foot long. Normally I'll run like 18 inches, or if I think they're moving up, on the move, I'll run 2 foot, sometimes 30 inches. But right now I would run a pretty short dropper on your three-way. So, and maybe 3 foot back on the leader. So that's your tip. But the main thing is salmon, and I'm waiting on those salmon. When they start going, they'll be going good. So I'm expecting by next week's report we should be starting to get some. And that's really all I got for this week. So just keep after it, keep trying, and good fishing.